Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an old-fashioned step-by-step makeup tutorial for you guys, showing you guys how I got this eye look right here. I'm going to walk you guys through it, show you everything that I use down to every technique. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then go ahead and just keep watching. Alright guys, so starting out, I already have one eye done because I do like to have kind of a game plan of where I'm going with these tutorials. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I got this look on this eye. Today I'm going to be using the Block Party palette by Suva Beauty. I'm absolutely in love with the shades in this palette. I think they did a really good job creating a super interesting and fun color scheme that we don't always get to see. First things first, I'm going to take my Morphe M514 brush. I love this brush for blending shadows. It's my go-to. As you can see, it's dirty because I did use it for this eye, but I'm just going to dip into the shade Boombox from the Suva Beauty palette, and I'm going to begin blending that into my crease. I have already prepped my lids. I used the Too Faced concealer in the shade Swan. If you guys haven't seen my review for the Too Faced concealers, I will link those up here somewhere. So I'm just going to blend that throughout the entire crease. These shadows blend so beautifully, which is really good because sometimes you'll get some really pretty shadows, but they don't blend well, so it's kind of useless. So once I've got some good coverage with that color, I'm going to go ahead and take my Royal & Langnickel crease and smudge brush. I'm going to use the fluffy side. I'm going to dip into the shade Milkshake from the Block Party palette, and I'm going to use this to diffuse any edges, just to keep things really clean. And then I'm just going to go back in with Boombox, and I'm just going to keep repeating this until I'm happy with the pigmentation of the crease area. So I know I took a little bit of a break from YouTube, about 2 weeks. I just kind of need some time to get my stuff together. Those who don't do YouTube probably don't know how much time it takes to edit and film and kind of get everything together. I've always just done Instagram, so it's way easier for me to just take a picture, edit it, and post it, but YouTube, it's so much more complex than that. And just jumping into it, I was caught off guard, and I've tried YouTube before, but my schedule just always never allows for it, which is really frustrating because I just want to be able to do it full time, and I'm hoping I'll be able to in the future, but with school and stuff, it's really hard to balance it. So I am going to do my best at posting for you guys because I love showing you guys how I do my makeup because you guys always ask on Instagram. I do love doing it, so I will try to do it as often as possible. Even if I don't really stick to a schedule, just know that I am always thinking about it and wanting to create from you guys. So now that that's pretty much as blended as I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the shade Dancing Shoe, and I'm gonna use my Morphe M507. I absolutely love this brush for getting into the corners and getting really precise. I'm just gonna take this and start it at my outer corner, but I'm gonna kind of stop in the middle and just kind of keep it towards the outer edges to create depth. This is like the perfect deep blue shade. And then just dipping back in with Boombox, I'm just gonna soften in up the edges, and again just kind of go back and forth. Then I'm gonna dip back into Milkshake, blend the edges. Also, during this time of me away from YouTube, we hit 6,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for me, and we've also reached 100,000 views, which is like so huge for me. I never thought that many people would want to watch my videos. So thank you guys for sticking around and being my little YouTube fam. I appreciate you guys and all the support you guys show me on my videos. Now what we're gonna do is cut the crease. Y'all know I love a good cut crease look. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15, and I'm gonna take it on this old BH Cosmetics brush. This is what I always use for my cut creases. It's super old. I don't think that they have it anymore, but any sort of little precise shadow brush should work. Now that it's pretty much sketched out and probably as even as I'm gonna get it, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in. And this is kind of not a full cut crease because I am just gonna blend out these edges. I like to use the tail end of my brush to diffuse the concealer. I do have a video on cut creases. I'll have it linked up here somewhere. If you guys are interested, I give you guys some little tips and tricks because cut creases can be tricky at first, but I promise you, like, once you learn how to do them, you won't want to do any other shape on your eyes. They are just, I feel like they're so flattering. So now that I've got my crease drawn, I'm gonna go in with the concealer still wet, so all the shadows will stick to it a lot easier. And I'm gonna go back into the Block Party palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Milkshake on a little BH Cosmetics brush. This is just a flat brush. Pack that on, and we're just gonna keep building it until we get the full pigmentation. But we just want full bright white inner corner to really open up the eye. And now that that's set and super bright, I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics number 8 brush and dip into the shade Lemonade, and I'm gonna put that kind of in the middle of the eyelid. Blend it slightly into that white shade. I think that what stressed me out and stopped me from doing YouTube for a little bit was that I was doing so many reviews, because there's always so many new products coming out in the beauty community, which is great, but also it's like kind of overwhelming, especially if you're someone who does reviews, because I love doing reviews and you guys like watching them, but it can be stressful. Reviews, at least my reviews anyway, are kind of hard to edit because I'm really particular. I want to show you guys everything and show you the nitty-gritty of things, so those take time. I still want to do reviews, but maybe dial back a little bit and do more videos like this where I just get to sit down with you guys and show you how I do my makeup. But it's a little bit more chill, it's a little easier for me to edit. And Halloween's coming up, which I'm super excited for, so we will definitely have some Halloween looks up on this channel. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And then I'm gonna go back in with that Morphe M514 brush we used before. Dip back into the shade Boombox that's in our crease, and I'm gonna put this in the outer corner and slowly blend it into that Lemonade shade. So I want to know from you guys, like, what type of makeup tutorials you want to see from me. I know it's almost fall time and everyone's getting into the really deep tones and glam looks, which I love, but I want to know what you guys want to see. I mean, I know school's back in for some of you guys. It's almost time for me to go back to school. And maybe you guys are into super simple makeup looks that you could create before school. So I'm really open to anything. You guys just gotta let me know in the comments. And I'm more than willing to create what you guys want to see. And I'm just picking up that shade Dancing Shoes again and blending that into the outermost corner and back into that Boombox shade we just laid down. And this is just the Morphe M507 we used earlier. So I got this pretty blended and I'm pretty happy with it. These shadows blend like a dream. I'm in love with this palette. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I hope I pronounced that right. And I'm gonna coat my lashes. I love this mascara. It like makes your lashes grow 3 times bigger than they actually are. So this area up here got pretty wild. I kind of blended it too far up into my brow, so I'm just going to take the shade Milkshake and be sure everything's blended, but then I'm going to go back over it and fix my brow. I have a brow tutorial up on my channel, but I don't really do my brows like that anymore. I know my brows aren't like the best brows you've probably ever seen, but if you guys want an updated brow tutorial, I can totally do that for you guys. So I am using the Flutter Lashes by Black Label. Can we just talk about how stunning this style of lash is? You look from the side, you can like see how curled and gorgeous these lashes are. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my good old Duo Lash Glue. Give them a minute to dry. Plop those on and use my tweezers to adjust them. Squeeze them onto my natural lashes so there's no gap. So I'm gonna be taking this Becca highlighting palette. I'm gonna pick up this middle shade right here, and that is the shade called Icicle. It looks like it's white, but it actually gives off a blue shift, which I feel like goes really well with this look. Add that to my brow bone. Now that I got stuff all over my lashes from doing that, I recommend just getting a black liquid liner. This one's by Ruby Kisses. Any of them will work. Go over top of it and it'll get rid of that. I'm living for this color scheme with the pop of yellow with the blue. So So I am going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, but I will come back and we will do the lower lash line together. Okay, so I went ahead and finished off a little bit more of my makeup, but I am back to finish off the lower lash line. So first off, I'm going to pick up the shade Lemonade from the Suva palette, and I'm going to put that in the inner part of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Boombox. Oh, and I just used a Beach Cosmetics number 10 brush for the Lemonade shade, and I'm going to use a Beach Cosmetics number 9 brush for the Boombox shade, and I'm going to add that to my outer corner, kind of merge the two, and then taking that Royal Inlaying Nickel fluffy side of the brush, just gonna blend out. And lastly, I'm gonna take that number 10 brush once again and dip into Dancing Shoes and put that in the outermost corner, and again just blend the edges. And I'm going to take that same Lancome mascara we used earlier to coat the bottom lashes. And I think that that's the finished eye look. So pretty. I absolutely love the pops of yellow and how that blue and yellow tone kind of mix and make that green tone. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know that makeup tutorials aren't as popular as they might have used to be, but if you guys are interested in seeing more tutorials like this, then let me know in the comments down below and let me know what kind of looks you guys want to see me do. I'm open to pretty much anything, so definitely let me know. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and also don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time that I upload. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!